Yo, what is up YouTube, man? Today I'm going to be giving you guys a stretch big dribble tutorial on NBA 2K24. As you guys can see, I'm on my 6'11". I have 70 ball handle and 66 speed with ball. This is not necessary. Honestly, if you just have 40 to get the normal dribble moves, you can make it work. And if you guys want me to make a dribble tutorial talking about those moves, definitely let me know. So, number one thing you want to have on is normal dribble style. I would recommend just copying all these dribble moves. I'm going to be talking about them today. The aggressive breakdown combo, I love pro on that. As you guys can see, I also like this pro hesitation. It gets you a really crazy speed boost in two different ways. For my step back, I like this Giannis as well. It just gives a clean step back animation where you can shoot off of it or you can change directions. Dribbling is pretty simple on this build. So for the normal dribble style, as you guys can see, if the ball's in your left hand, you just go right. If the ball's in your right hand, you just go left. For the aggressive combo, you just flick up on your right joystick while holding RT and you're going to get this. And of course, you can speed out of it with the normal dribble style like that. You can also do a hesitation out of it. Also, another thing with the normal dribble style, if you're going too quickly, you're not going to get the smooth crossover like I get right there. You're going to get more of this, which is absolutely fine because you can actually get open pretty well on just doing that move. You don't really want to dribble in somebody's face too much, so a lot of this dribble tutorial is going to be focused on moving around. Locks are overpowered. Even if you're a PG, you don't want to be dribbling. You especially don't if you're a stretch big. As you guys can see, if I'm running to the left, I just flick my right joystick to the left. If I'm running to the right, I just flick my right joystick to the right, and I get that big hop. Now check this out. If the ball is just standing in your hand, say my left hand right here, and I hold RT and flick my right joystick to the right, you're going to get that big speed boost that I'm doing right there. Now, that is one of the best moves in the game. Again, it's nothing crazy looking, but you move out of it fast. It's going to be something that's hard to pluck. And right here, I'm showing you guys how to do the step back. All you do is flick down on your right joystick. You're going to get that big, claw stop behind the back. You can move off it with the dribble style. You can do a hesitation out of it. You can do an aggressive combo out of it. And then there is this explosive behind the back. Say the ball is in your right hand. All you're going to do is flick your right joystick to the left and your left joystick to the left. You're going to get that big explosive behind the back. Sometimes you will get a lighter behind the back like I was showing you there, especially if the defender's too close. But both of them actually work out pretty well. For simple dribbling, that's really all you guys need to know. I'll show you a couple other moves that I use that are a bit more advanced. So right here, I'm going to do a misdirection. If you guys don't know how to do that, ball is in your left hand. You're going to flick your left joystick to the right, your right joystick to the left while holding RT. That sounds complicated, I know. Go to the Gatorade court and try it out though, and you will see. You get that big, boom animation. Also, if the ball is in your left hand, you can just flick your right joystick to the left. If the ball's in your right hand, you can just flick your right joystick to the right, and you're going to get more of that just hop that direction which looks a lot like the misdirection. You just, don't get quite as much space, but you'll get all the space that you need. Now, I'm going to show you guys some gameplays of me dribbling, doing all these moves in the game. Now, the one bad thing about me doing a dribble tutorial is I play very weird. I use dribble moves to get to my post hops, to get to my Jokic hop jumpers, to get to my fadeaways. I don't play like anybody else in the game. So if you guys, if you don't have my play style, dribbling this way might not work for you. But you can use this information in this video to kind of figure out what you want to do. As you guys see right here, he's playing up on my aggressive combo. So I end up just going with that dribble style to the opposite direction, going right to the hoop. It is an easy bucket. I'm not out here trying to get, crazy clips. Again, I just do a nice pro hesitation to the left into my Jokic hop jumper right there. Now, sometimes I will spam some unnecessary dribble moves if I'm just trying to go for clips, but in NBA 2K24, you don't really want to be dribbling in front of somebody. There's no skill to steals. All they do is press X or use their right stick ripper, and they're going to go into a pluck animation. Check this out too, man. I do a half spin. I didn't really talk about that because, you see garbage like this happens. If you do want to add that to your game, though, all you're going to do is spin your right joystick from the top all the way to the bottom, and you will get that beautiful half spin, as you guys can see right here. Adding in some triple threats, doing that pro hesitation right there. One of the simplest moves to do, one of the easiest things to do, but one of the most effective. Check this out. So the first defender was playing up quite a bit. This guy's playing back, so I can do a misdirection just into a standstill, easy three-pointer. Nothing crazy, just some simple moves to get me some simple space so I'm able to score right here. Run to the right, do a misdirection to the side, into the explosive behind the back, into the pro hesitation, into my Jokic hop jumper. Check this out right here. We're going to use that Yannick step back. It's not going to give me quite as much space as I was hoping, but I'm able to green that yellow contested shot. It will snap people's ankles too in that situation right here. Another way to switch ball hands is to flick up on your right joystick. That is going to give you a crossover animation. It's not as good as, you know, doing the dribble style or even doing the pro hesitation to the opposite hand, but it gives you simpler dribble moves if you're wanting to kind of just combo into something else right there. Again, that is that pro hesitation. That's kind of that bouncy speed boost. If you guys do have any questions about how to actually do any of these dribble moves, if you're struggling in the comments, make sure to let me know as well. Check this out. Doing some very weird comboing in this final gameplay. I'm showing you guys right there that aggressive combo works well. He kind of plays up, so I drive by. That's going to be it most of the time. Sometimes people do play back because, you know, I'm beating them to the hoop a lot off it, and it just gives you a wide open three. Giannis step back. He jumps. I do a behind the back right into the lay. Like I said, I dribble pretty weird. I mean, not a lot of people are kind of dribbling in the paint like that, but this is an effective way to play if you guys have not seen. Middies rule this game. Layups rule this game. Check this out right here, too. You guys saw I had the Jokic spin on. I do the Jokic spin right there. It's nothing complicated. You just spin your right joystick in a circle. That's all you're going to need to do that. Not something I go to too often once again, but I like to kind of throw different looks at defenders, especially, you know, playing in the 1v1 court. I like to dribble as much as I can, especially when I'm not getting ripped every second by a 99 steal lock. He gets lost a little bit right there. Gives me the wide open mid-range shot. Let me know in the comments if there's any moves that you guys think are better than what I have on, if you want to recommend me to try something. And I would recommend for you guys, just find some dribble moves that work and find dribbling styles that work for you. You don't have to dribble like everybody else in the game. Like I said, dribbling is in a weird state where even if you are a dribble god build, you know, a PG with all the dribble moves in the game, you don't really, you know, I get a nice ankle breaker right there just off the pro hezi. You don't really want to dribble in front of somebody like that because they're going to rip you. That is kind of a perk of being a stretch big, though. If you play 1v1 theater, something like this, you're not going to go up against locks. You're going to get matched up against power forwards and centers, and for the most part, they're not going to have a bunch of steal now. A lot of people are making builds with high steal, even in this. They're making like 6'6", you know, pretty much power forward locks, 6'7", 6'8", like that. They're making it specifically so they can just rip centers. But as long as you're not standing still too much, you will be able to get away with doing some nice moves. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Tonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.